Remember everybody, you still have a chance to win that Robbo the Hedge figure by donating $10 to my Patreon this month. So let's get started with the video. Alright, hello out there, this is Wake Angel 2001, bringing you a commission for J-BriAnna, who is actually the sister of Elve, the guy that got Luke the Hedgehog last time. It's her fan character, Jasina the Hedgehog. At first I thought Jasina was supposed to be a cat because she really bears a strong resemblance to Blaze. But you know what? I'm just happy to see a fan character that's not based off of Amy again. Since she resembles Blaze so much, it would be a Blaze figure that would be the base. The modifications to the head didn't require a lot of removing material, except for her ponytail, although I did have to add quite a bit on, including the big hedgehog spines and her new hairdo. I think it's a really cute hairdo, especially the way it frames her face like that. It's very nice. And also, thanks to the way that Blaze's head is shaped, those sideburns don't get in the way of the shoulders, which, I always like when sideburns don't get in the way of the shoulders. Body modifications did require quite a bit of sculpting, all things considered, aside from changing up the bust and, adding her little scarf and costume elements. I also had to change the coattails into more of a dress thing in the back by adding material in the middle. I also had to shorten the tail, which you see here in the profile of the painted version. The shoes are pretty simple. It's a part swap with Tails' shoes, of course, but with some slight modifications, they look a lot more like Jasina's. Same with the arms. The arms are still Blaze's because of the shoulder pegs, but the hands are Tails's. I was actually really surprised that I could swap the hands and feet out because at first glance you'd think Blaze's foot and wrist pegs are way too different, but they still fit. How about that? And just like that, we have Jasina the Hedgehog. I think she looks really cute. She has such a nice look to her. I like how all of her elements come together. It's a really well-balanced figure, and it just looks fantastic. I think that when I make my poll for the 2017 ones, this might be one of the fan characters that manages to climb that ladder. Yeah, I know it's still January, and it's way too early to call, but I get a feeling that this could be one of my better ones. Alright, so even though they're two separate commissioners, because the characters are related to each other, well, the commissioners are related to each other, I don't know about the characters, but take a look at them side by side. Doesn't Luke just look hilariously short? It's because the silver figure is short. When you take off that gigantic pot-leaf forehead front he has, you reveal just how small the figure actually is. I like to think that Silver's just this really short guy, though. It's kind of funny. Alright, so that's everything for this time. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off. We'll see you for the next video.